All right, so today we're going to talk about had better. Apparently, it looks is something connected or concerned with the past, but had better is not used in any past tenses. It refers present or the future tenses. Let's talk about it in detail. All right, where we use had better to talk about actions we think people should do in some particular situations because either it is desirable or they might face some bad results if they don't do so. This means we use had better to talk about the actions which, if someone does not do in that particular situation, so he or she might face some bad results, or that particular action is suitable for those people in that particular situations. And now there are three very important things to remember about had better. So before you start learning had better, these are three things that you must keep in your mind, right? So number one, it always refers present or future tense, not past. So mostly people, when they see the word had, they think that it is something about past. But had better is not for past. Had better is used for present or future, not for the past. So this is one very important thing that you must remember. The second important thing is that it is never used in an interrogative sentences. It is never used in interrogative sentence. It is always used in affirmative sentences or the negative sentences, but not in the interrogative sentences. Number three, the negative of had better is had better not. Now, most of the people, when they make negative form of had better, they use not after had, which is absolutely incorrect. So when you want to change it into negative, you have to use better, you have to use not after better, right? So let's take examples, and I'm sure that after example, everything will be very much clear. So let's take the example. All right, and Urdu identification of this had better is better hoga ke, right? Better hoga ke. So for two ideal situations, number one, something is desirable to do in that particular situation, or if you do not, and secondly, if you do not do something in that particular situation, that might bring some bad results for you. So let's take the examples. All right, so before we take the examples, you should see that subject, had better, first form of the verb, and object. So the examples are here. So number one example is, you had better leave this place right now. Now this looks a bit of the threatening situation, like somebody is warning someone or threatening someone that if someone does not leave that place immediately, so he or she might face some difficult time or some difficulty or some bad results. So you had better leave this place right now means that if you do not, it is a better idea to leave the place right now for you. If you do not leave the place right now, you might face some bad results. Number two, she had better not cry. Now, this means that it is desirable for her in this situation not to cry. Like, it's not a better idea to cry in this particular situation. Here, you're not warning someone or kind of a threatening someone. Here, simply, you mean to say that it is not ideal or it is not desirable to cry in this particular situation. And number three is, I had better not invest in this business. Now, you are probably giving an a kind of strong advice to yourself, or maybe you're saying it to yourself that it would be the best idea or a better idea not to invest that in that particular business. Otherwise, you might face some bad results. Number four is, we had better take a taxi. Now, this means probably we were waiting for, or we had been waiting for a bus for a long time, but we did not find any bus there. And now we are discussing, or we are saying that it would be a better idea to take a taxi rather than waiting for the bus. Otherwise, we might waste our time. So this means in this particular situation, the desirable action is to take a taxi rather than waiting for a bus or something else. That they had better not poke their nose in this matter. This means that it is. This means it would be better for them not to interfere in this matter. If they interfere in this matter, they might face some bad results. The consequences might not be ideal for them if they poke their nose, if they interfere in this business or in this matter. So this is very simple. We use it for two different things. Number one, to show someone that it is a better or it is the desirable action to do in some particular situation, or to say someone, or maybe to warn someone that if someone does not do some particular action in some particular situation, so he or she might face some bad results. So I hope you understand this now. It is your turn to make your sentences now. All right. So we use had better to talk about actions we think people should do in some particular situation, because either it is desirable or they might face some bad results if they don't do it. बहुत सिंपल है, दो चीजों के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है. एक कि हम किसी बंदे को जब ये कहना चाह रहे हो कि भाई तुम्हारे लिए बेहतर होगा कि तुम फलाना काम करो, और वही काम तुम्हारे लिए डिजायरेबल है, यानी बहुत अच्छा है, सूटेबल है, बेहतर है, बेस्ट है, उससे अच्छा और कोई अमल आपके लिए उस पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन में नहीं हो सकता. दूसरी बात, अगर एक तो ये इस चीज के लिए होता है, ऐसे सिचुएशन कहीं आए, आपको कहना पड़ रहा हो किसी बंदे को, यार बेहतर होगा कि तुम ऐसा कर लो, यानी यही तुम्हारे लिए इस सिचुएशन में अच्छा है ना. दूसरी सूरत ये कि आप किसी को गुस्से में या वार्निंग के अंदाज में या थ्रेटन यानी धमकी के अंदाज में किसी को कहें कि भाई बेहतर होगा कि तुम फलाना काम करो, अगर तुमने वो नहीं किया इसका मतलब है कि तुम्हें कोई बुरा नतीजा फेस करना पड़ेगा, रिजल्ट उसके अच्छे नहीं होंगे. जैसे मिसाल के तौर में कहूँ, मैं किसी को कहूँ बेहतर होगा कि तुम अब यहाँ से चले जाओ, बेहतर होगा कि तुम अब यहाँ से चले जाओ, गुस्से में, यानी ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैं वार्न कर रहा हूँ, गुस्से से थ्रेटन कर रहा हूँ. तो इसका मतलब है अगर फिर भी वो बंदा वहां से नहीं जाता है तो उसके लिए कोई बुरा होगा. या तो आपने उसको चमाट लगा देनी है, या आपने घर वालों का आवाज लगा के उसको पिटाई लगवा देनी है, तो ये भी हो सकता है. या हम अपने आप को कह रहे होते हैं कि यार हम इतने लंबे टूर के लिए जा रहे हैं, बेहतर होगा कि हम एक के बजाय 2 गैलन पानी के ले लेते हैं, बेहतर होगा कि हम एक के बजाय 2 गैलन ले लेते हैं. इसका मतलब अगर हमने 2 गैलन पानी के ना लिए तो शायद पानी खत्म हो जाए, फिर हमें प्यास से मरना पड़ जाए, या प्यास से हमें हमारा बुरा हाल हो जाए. तो यानी वहां इस्तेमाल किया जाता है जहां हमें ये लग रहा हो कि कोई काम अगर हमने ना किया या किसी बंदे ने ना किया, उस पर अमल ना किया, तो कोई बुरा रिजल्ट, किसी बुरे नताइज का सामना करना पड़ सकता है. ठीक है, और उसकी उर्दू निशानी सिंपली होती है बेहतर होगा के. ठीक है, अब इसमें 3 इंपॉर्टेंट बातें याद करने की है जो बहुत 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 इंपॉर्टेंट है आपको याद रखने की. नंबर 1, बाजार ये हैड बेटर देख के ऐसा लगता है कि हम पास्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, बट दिस इज नॉट अबाउट पास्ट, दिस इज ऑल अबाउट प्रेजेंट. ये हम प्रेजेंट की ही बात कर रहे होते हैं, वी डू नॉट टॉक अबाउट पास्ट. नंबर 2 इंपॉर्टेंट बात जो याद रखने की वो ये है कि हैड बेटर का इंटेरोगेटिव नहीं बनता, इसका सवालिया कभी भी नहीं बनता. नंबर 3, हैड बेटर का नेगेटिव बनाने के लिए वी नेवर यूज नॉट आफ्टर हैड, वी यूज नॉट आफ्टर बेटर. हैड बेटर का नोट बनाने के लिए, नेगेटिव बनाने के लिए आपको नॉट जो है वो हैड के बाद इस्तेमाल नहीं करना, बल्कि बेटर के बाद इस्तेमाल करना. दीज आर द 3 वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स टू रिमेंबर, एंड आई होप कि आपको ये बातें समझ में आई होंगी, एंड यू मस्ट रिमेंबर दीज 3 इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स.